Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Tia again at B5 Designs, and I'm on to share what I got picked up at Michael's and Hobby Lobby. Oh my gosh, you guys. First of all, I know people don't want to probably necessarily hear about the weather, but we got like 14 inches or more, and then today we're supposed to get, I think it's stopped now, but we're supposed to get up to another 5 inches. Ugh. It's cold, and the wind is supposed to get up to like 40 miles per hour is what I had read online. Ugh. Iowa weather. I just, I'm not complaining about it. I know it sounds like I'm complaining about it. What I get tired is other people complaining about it. Other, like, people that come into my work and stuff like that. Because it's like, dude, we live in Iowa. You know it's going to happen. It's just, you just don't know when. And sometimes we have mild winters. Not very often, but sometimes we do. But yeah, it's cold and snowy, and I'm thankful that I have a really wonderful neighbor guy who I can see out my window is snow blowing my sidewalk and my driveway, and I cannot tell you how much I appreciate that, especially since my husband can't because he is not even 2 weeks out from shoulder surgery, but he's doing really, really well. Now, my son, I have five sons, but I had my one son come over very early in the morning, a couple of times last week and scoop. We have a snowblower, but it's just sometimes there's something wrong with it. My husband didn't get it ready for winter, for one thing, but my one son came over one morning before I even had to go to work and scooped out from behind my car, which I was so thankful for. And then my son that lives here went out yesterday, and it was, kind of drifty, and we had gotten a couple more inches of snow on top of the 14 that we had gotten during the 3 days of blizzard or whatever. And I live on the end of a block. So we have the whole block is our sidewalk, the whole end of the block. And so he went out and scooped all of that. And it was, like I said, it was only a couple more inches. Scooped all of that, and then he scooped another drift that had formed down the side of my car, and then this down the side of my husband's truck. And then he went out and scooped from the back of my house out to our shed because I want to get my Christmas stuff down, and we store it in a shed. And I haven't done it because I knew there was too much drifting. So he did all of that for us yesterday, and then turns around and snows today. Blech. Anyway, blah, blah, blah. Enough of that. So I went to Michael's yesterday after work, and this is going to be a little bit of a rant. I don't know why this happens to me every time I go into Michael's. I can't get an internet connection. So whatever, I can't connect to their Wi-Fi. So I go, hush, and I turn my Wi-Fi off so I can connect to my rewards, because I had $10 in rewards. It wouldn't connect. Then I finally got it to connect, and I always keep it signed in. Well, it had kicked me out and wanted me to re-sign in, so I was trying to sign in. Here I am in at the register, and it kept telling me I was putting in the wrong password, which I know I wasn't, because I have my password saved in my notes on my computer. So then the lady was like, well, do you have an email that has the rewards? And I said, well, yeah, I have an email I have one email that has $5 of rewards, but I have $10 of rewards on my account. She was like, well, just pull up the email. So I pulled up the email. It wouldn't accept it. And I'm like, what the heck? She's like, it won't accept it. And I said, well, it's the same email address, blah, 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 blah. So then I was like, well, let me try again to sign in, and I went to it, and it auto signed me in, which is what it's supposed to do, but it wouldn't. So long story short, I got to use my $10 rewards, which I would have been very upset if I wouldn't have been able to. And I told her, I said, I have this problem every time. And she said, yeah. She goes, there's a handful of accounts that for whatever reason, it just doesn't work all the time. And anyway, I knew that I wanted to get this, and this was $16.99, but then I had the $10 off. And this is the Wendy Vecchi Make Art Station, and it was $16.99. I think I said that already. They do have a bigger size, and I might go back and get that. That one is $22.99, but I wanted this one for out here when I craft in my living room, which I've been doing a lot, and because I work on my junk journaling out here, and I've been doing a lot of coloring out here while I watch TV, and I am so glad that I started doing that. And I have to tell you, Kim at Kimbo Creations, I've watched a lot of her videos, and she does such a good job with her coloring and her painting, and she's kind of been doing some how-to and showing her techniques. And I don't have really great like alcohol ink. I don't have like Copic. I've been using Tombow, and I found that I just don't quite have enough, and they don't really blend very well, but they're okay for what I'm doing right now. So I did order some Spectrum Noir off Amazon, so I am waiting for those to get here. But what you get with this is it's the little like cutting grid. I suppose you can use it for cutting too. And then you get these really super heavy magnets, and then you get the magnetic ruler. And so you can put your stencils down and, get them under the magnet, just like with our stamp press or whatever it's called. But this is nice because the ruler is magnetic, so you can get your stuff lined up really good. If that's something that bothers you, if your sentiment or whatever isn't lined up great, that's something that kind of bothers me sometimes. So that's why I wanted this. And like I said, I do mostly my junk journaling out here and coloring. So, but you get the magnetic grid, and you get 4 of these magnets, and then you get the magnetic ruler. And I think it's worth the price for this size, and it will work perfectly for me. Enough about that. And then I don't know. I just don't know about Michael's sometimes. It used to be my go-to store, and then they kind of stopped. Their stuff was buy one, all their all their crafting stuff, like their inks and all that, was buy one get one 50% off. So I grabbed one of these ink storage tins, and I really want to put my little archival inks in here. Those are kind of my favorites that I like to use, and so I did get that. I'm not sure if I got it half off or not. And then they had this little paper pad, and these were buy one get one half off. So one's $5.99, and then you get half off of the other. And I like these for just paper for in my junk journal. They're not too heavy. I'm just gonna, you can't even see it. I think my little light is causing the problem here. And then my above light. But this is kind of the papers. You get 12 designs, 2 of each. It is single-sided, which that's okay. Ugh. Sorry, you guys, my lighting just is. But it'll give you an idea. It's really cute. And I'm going to tell you, I picked it up. I like the grid paper. I really like... Let's see if I can get... Now I can't find it. This. I really like that. That's not why I got it. I actually wanted it because I liked the hearts and the stripe. And then the when I got looking at it, the grid was just kind of a bonus. So I got that one. And then... I'm really into like dots and stripes and plaid, and I hope I don't already have this, but I picked up this one just because they were buy one get one half off. I am trying to kind of use what I have Although when I come on here with haul videos, it doesn't look that way, but I am. I am using a lot of what I have actually, and I'm kind of thinking about maybe sometime doing a D-stash, but I don't know because I don't know that I have enough people that watch that would be interested, but we'll see. But these are cute, especially since I have a granddaughter, and even for boys, they're cute. So I really liked these stamps. I wasn't really going to do a whole lot more in the way of Valentine's, but I ended up getting these. These were 40% off. So I was pretty happy with those. I think they're super cute. And then I knew that I wanted to get these smaller doilies. And I actually seen Kim pick them up from Michael's. Otherwise, if she hadn't shown them, I probably wouldn't have known about them. And then, of course, it makes you notice things because the ones that I have are different colors and bigger. And now I noticed tonight when I was in Hobby Lobby that they have them too in the smaller size, but you get you have to buy an all pink pack or an all red pack. And since these were $4.99 and I'm doing journaling and stuff, I feel like I will use this stuff. And then I did go ahead and pick up this Valentine's Day stickers because I thought they would be cute on cards or whatever. We'll see what I do in the way of making cards. That is one of my goals, is to definitely be making cards for my family and my grandkids on a monthly basis for my grandkids for sure. And so, yeah, these are cute. And so I have several crafty goals, but I'm trying to reduce it, you know what I mean, so that I can concentrate. And then I did pick up this Recollections washi tape, and again, this stuff was 40% off. And this is the skinny stuff. Now, I like to use the thicker stuff in my junk journaling just because I put it on the edge of the page and then I can fold it. But this will work too. It just kind of gives your journal, the ends of the pages, a little bit of a finished look. And what I'm talking about is like this one. It's a wider, it's probably a normal size washi tape, but then I fold it over so it makes it so your end isn't raw. That's just how I like to do it. I have been working a lot in my little January journal, and I'll come back sometime. I want to work on it tonight and share that. And because I talk too much and blah blah blah, I'm gonna come back and share what I got at Hobby Lobby, and that'll be a much shorter video, I'm sure. So I will be back in a minute.